Okay.
Okay, the one on the right, that's a picture from a photo I took in Colima in Mexico. It was just about a year after the earthquake there. And I loved it because it was so many elements in it, and it worked out really well as a photograph, and it was even better as a painting, I think. All those arrows and the strange stoplight and the stop signs and whatever that poster is on the wall looks like Our Lady, but a little bit different. And I had a good time with that. So that's Mexico. This is also Mexico. The next one over here. That's Danny Rufert. Danny Rufert's a friend of ours, Michelle's sister, a really good painter, been around forever. And we were there, and he had just hundreds of paintings stacked against the wall. Michelle said, "What about that one?" And I said, "Yeah." So we just paid him cash for it in this place in Los Pozos, Los Muertes. And that is a painting of the hardware store and Steve's bikes up there in Altadena by me. And then if you go over here, these are a couple of when I was in Thailand, I had a number of draftsmen. I had one draftsman, and I didn't have enough work for him at one point, and I had just come back from Hanoi, and I had a bunch of little photographs, and the camera didn't work very well, but I got photographs, and then I had him make paintings or drawings out of them. They were actually colored pencil, and they're just quite wonderfully rendered. He really had a good hand. This is a find that Michelle got before I knew her, from a friend, and it's the 4 seasons. Now, one season's missing here, but there's the winter, spring, and summer, and it's really a bit of a run, but it's quite a wonderful, naive sort of thing. She described bringing it home by rolling it down the street. It had little tiny wheels on it. It never got finished. That's the winter never is. I mean, the fall or whatever never got finished. So we just have it's partially done, but it's against the wall now. It's moved around with us a lot. This is a Zorthian charcoal drawing. I guess it has to do with his divorce. I'm not sure. It's kind of an angry drawing, but it is him, and it's quite well. I mean, it's really well proportioned, and he was quite a good artist. Now over here is a couple of prints by Michelle. You got to help me out here. By the Sunny Slope. Michael Hart from Sunny Slope Nursery, who did a lot of research on what the landscape looked like. The Sunny Slope Water Company. He ran Sunny Slope Water Company, which is in Pasadena, and he wanted to really render what he felt it was probably like in the Mission time. So there's a picture of the Mission up there, and that's the mill,
the old mill that's still there in San Marino.
And up there behind the candelabra, that's that's Chulalongkorn. He was the king of Thailand, and the one in the King and I, and he was in Western dress there. That was given to me by a contractor in Thailand, kind of a gift for baksheesh or whatever. And then moving on here, there's a pair of James Griffith's animals there. There's a mouse and an elephant, so we got a big one and a little one. And then over on the other wall, that's his cat. Wonderful painting.
Altadena artist.
Another Altadena artist, quite a well-known one, and very talented. These are his oil paintings. He's actually painting with oil, so he swirls the oil on, and then he carves it or he etches his drawing in there.
And the lots of gray up
You could actually
targets.
say petroleum.
Petroleum.
Petroleum, no.
Petroleum, no.
It's
Petrol-
asphaltum.
Asphaltum?
Is the
It's
correct
from
word.
the tar pits, that,
Yeah.
you know, it's so amazing.
It smells that way too.
Yeah, stinks, man. He